Yo, what is up guys? This is Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Mall channel, on point reviews all day, every day. To my subscribers, welcome back yet again. All right, it's gonna be another crazy day for fragrances. And if you are new, this is the first time you've seen this, maybe because this is a new hyped perfume, make sure you guys like and subscribe because that's what we do. We talk about a lot of the fragrances that you guys and gals are curious about. Now, this fragrance is called Nishane Nanshe. Nishane Nanshe, all right? Official sample from Nishane right here. This fragrance, guys, I gotta say, I found out about this more than a month ago, okay? Way before it was released at Lucky Scent, okay? It was already talked about in Turkey. There was some material about it. And matter of fact, one person I do want to shout out is one of my best friends ever, Rico, who grew up in Turkey because he actually helped with translating some of that Turkish material, okay, that I did incorporate in this review. So I want to thank Rico as well. Now, here is the fragrance itself, guys. I gotta say, I'm very excited to talk about this fragrance to you guys. What is Nishane Nanshe about? Again, 2020 release from one of my favorite houses ever, Nishane. So hang on tight, guys. Let's hit the music. Okay, we're back, guys. Nishane Nanshe, okay? If you haven't tried Nishane, guys, you've never put your noses on Nishane, guys, you're missing out. You have to, okay? They got a lot of household names in the fragrance community. Ani, Hachivat. One of the things I really want to try is B612. That's another one, okay? Let me know in the comments if that one's a good one. Anyways, what does Nanch mean? What is Nanch? Okay, so Nanch is basically a Sumerian goddess, all right? So this is the inspiration for Nanch, a Sumerian goddess of, I believe, fertility and water, okay? And that is why, it's called Nanch. The other one that came out with this is Ege, which is basically the Aegean Sea, Mediterranean Sea, all right? So that one's another one. Pretty cool concept too on Ege, because on the bottle, they actually put Greek letters, all right? And to those that are, watch the news, global news, you guys know that that is sort of like an expression of peace, because there is a conflict between Turkey and Greece, right, in the Mediterranean water. So for Nishane to put Greek letters on the fragrance, I mean, that's pretty cool, right? Anyways, Nanch, guys, let's go open this up, spray this right now. Now, one thing you'll notice, guys, is I only did 2 minute sprays of Nishane Nanshe. And that's because this, just like a lot of Nishanes, are very potent, all right? They did call, some people called this Ani's little sister or Ani's sister, okay? And Ani was a beast, if you guys can remember. So with this one, with my experience, I just need 2 minute sprays, and right now, it is blasting. In my opinion, Nishane should teach those houses that have perfumes that do not perform. They got to teach them how it's done because they really do it well here. So again, 2 minute sprays because this one blasts strong. Now, I will jump the gun. Number 1, this one here is still a unisex fragrance. I know that you saw Goddess. You probably like Goddess. Oh, it's probably for a woman. Is actually pretty unisex, guys. Okay, let me jump the gun by saying that this Nanch right here is pretty unisex. Now let's talk about the glorious opening of Nanch. Okay, so this one opens up, and this is let me jump the gun too by saying that this is a powdery floral. Okay, so this one develops as a powdery floral, but the reason why I'm saying this is that when I do describe the notes to you guys can sort of bridge the gap or put 2 and 2 together on how this develops. Okay, so first and foremost, what happens is that once you spray this, guys, you're gonna get some sweetness, some mild sweetness from carrot. Okay, you're gonna get carrot sweetness from the get-go. Okay, but it's truly balanced here. Okay, you have this really bright and prominent yuzu note that comes in. Okay, and it changes things, of course. Once you have yuzu come in, totally different, right? And then, so it's yuzu, bright yuzu, carrot, mildly sweet carrot, and then you're gonna have the herbal spicy cardamom come in. All right. So very impactful opening right here from Nanch. Okay. Again, mildly sweet and calming, actually. I think the word for this is calming. Mildly sweet and calming carrot, and then bright yuzu. And then you have the cardamom. Okay? Green and spicy cardamom. Man, Nishane just knows how to play with the unisex nature of fragrances. You know what I mean? Once you smell this, it's like you really can't tell. You know, you might think it's femme, but it's not, because that yuzu just pulls it back, cardamom just pulls it back, okay? So it does start with those notes, very impactful, like I said, huge blast from the get-go. 2 sprays from me right now. It's all around me. Now, there are some powdery notes here, and they actually do emerge on the mid part, okay? The powdery notes. It starts getting powdery from the mid, okay? Within maybe 15 minutes from the opening, it starts getting real powdery. Now, the centerpiece of this fragrance, which is really masterfully done, is actually rose, okay? Is rose. But in this case, guys, the rose, okay, in my opinion, is not going to be like out there in the front. You know that it's the centerpiece because it's the, I guess you could say it's the most common thing that you can smell. Like, you know that it's rose once you smell it. But for some reason, this rose is actually engulfed with other notes that are just playing around it. Okay, that's the best way I could describe it. So it's like a centerpiece of rose, but at the same time, you can't say it's just a rose fragrance because there's a lot of notes playing around it. Now, because it starts getting powdery, guys, I mean, this is the maybe the rendition of that godliness, you know, that goddess nature of Nanch, you know, once the powdery notes come in, because it gets real airy. Remember when I said, guys, that the carrots was mildly sweet? It's really like a mild, airy feel. That's how this one continues. Although it is strong, although it blasts strong, it's so strong, but at the same time, there's something very calming and airy about this fragrance, okay? So the other notes, so there's rose covered with powder, okay? And then you do have these watery fruit notes contributing on that sweetness, okay? But never really overcoming the powder. There's some fruity sweetness in the mid. And then you have the florals of jasmine as well as ilang-ilang. Now, the jasmine and ilang-ilang, again, do not overtake the rose and the powder. But actually, once you smell it, it feels like the jasmine and ilang-ilang feels like, you know, like floral offerings to the goddess. That's what it feels like. Maybe that's the inspiration. But those two put together, once you smell the ilang-ilang, which is not going to be ahead of the rose and the powder, it smells like an offering to the goddess. All right, it's the same. I wouldn't say it's the same, but it has the same purpose as the yuzu coming in. The yuzu comes in sort of like a bright light, you know, that comes in, and it's sort of like the same way. The ilang-ilang and the jasmine provide a nice contrast, a nice floral contrast to the powder and rose. Now, there are floral notes here that are not mentioned, but I do have a hunch that one of them could possibly be carnation, okay? That is my hunch. And the reason why I'm saying this, guys, is because not too long ago, I was trying a scent that was heavy in carnation, guys, okay? And it was mildly sweet, floral, and somewhat spicy, okay? And I feel like that's in this one, okay? I'm not sure if it's carnation 100%, but there is a floral note here that goes with the rose that is mildly sweet, mildly floral, and then somewhat spicy. Again, teetering this Nanch into like unisex territory. Like, you will be wearing this and you're just like, man, wow, I don't know. I can't tell if this is just a woman's fragrance, okay? Because there's just some feels here that just don't go completely femme, okay? So you will get a carnation-like floral note here as well that goes with the rose, goes with the powder, and then you do have, like I said, the flower offerings of jasmine and ilang-ilang. I gotta say right here, guys, this fragrance, mildly floral and powdery with a little bit of spice, 100% I do recommend for the ladies. 100%, okay? And it blasts pretty good. Performance is pretty good. But it does make you feel like you are on top of the clouds, all right? It's airy. You are a goddess. There is the sun ray coming out, greeting you right there, okay? I mean, it really does. It really will make you feel like that. However, For the guys though, okay, this is so weird, but I gotta say, it feels good wearing this perfume. It feels good wearing this. Maybe it's my affinity towards Pico Valladama. Maybe because Pico Valladama is one of my favorite powdery perfumes. Maybe that's the reason. Or RDHP, because I love the powdery nature of that. But, I mean, really here, guys, especially now, really great aromatherapy right here for the guys. And makes you feel light, makes you... it improves your mood, okay? In my opinion, it improved my mood when I was wearing it out and it's kind of cold outside, guys. It worked absolutely well. The powdery nature, it kind of reminded me of Pico Valladama, at least the effect in some ways, okay? But really, in this case though, man, Nishane is really playing with your head here and your emotions, because it's like, it's going to go sometimes into femme territory, then back to masculine territory. Amazing sensation, guys, okay? So as a guy, I would say that this isn't completely femme and that this fragrance will play with your emotions. Okay, but a great feeling. Same feeling, puts you on top of the clouds. That's what Nishane Nanshe basically does. On the dry down, guys, of Nishane Nanshe, you are going to get some sandalwood and musk. Again, continues the clean, powdery nature of this fragrance, guys. And then also you have orris and some patchouli, okay? Patchouli is really nice here, not so dominant, guys. Orris obviously contributing with the powdery nature. Again, it's a lot of powder, guys, but you know what? It's well blended. You know, like I told you guys, there is a spicy element here, and even the woody element comes in to balance it towards something masculine right here. But spice, woodiness comes in to really counterbalance all of that. You know, you really never, in my opinion, yes, you do feel like it can be femme, but then again, as this fragrance evolves, guys, it goes from femme to I don't know. Could be for men as well. Could be unisex. Amazing blend right here by Nishane. Again, guys, Nishane Nanshe, really great performer. If you're a lady, without a doubt, you're gonna smell like a goddess. Okay, you want to smell like a goddess beside your husband, your boyfriend, the men, the women. You want to be a goddess among the women. Without a doubt, this one does it. Okay, it does provide that airy, powdery, floral nature, but then with a ray of light, a blast of yuzu, a blast of ilang ilang and jasmine to come in and contrast that. Okay, but it will make you smell like a goddess. For the guys, let me know in the comments if you've ever tried this. Okay, this, I mean, to me is more of aromatherapy, to be honest. It's something that will make you feel good. I mean, as a guy, it makes you feel good when you're out there. Okay, daytime, cold, spray this, walk out. Oh, it's amazing. I don't see this beating Pico Valladama, but for Pico Valladama lovers, maybe you should check this out. Maybe, okay? Let me know in the comments if you have, okay? So that's it. That is my review on Nishane Nanshe. Ege is next, all right? Probably before Christmas, I'll get Ege out for you guys. I mean, the reason why I chose this first is that, you know, we have a lot of aquatic stuff. I mean, even Unique Luxury Agdeniz is about the Mediterranean. I got Azrak Boudicca in the back. I got a lot of Mediterranean style fragrances, guys, okay? I got a lot of work ahead of me. But this is the one I chose first. It really made an impact on me, guys, okay? So definitely check this out. Could this be the sister of Ani? I don't know. It could be the sister of any fragrance, but it's pretty strong. Okay, so maybe this is the sister of Ani. Anyways, if you're down with Nishane, make sure you check out the Nishane videos I have at the end of the channel. I will link them all. Make sure you watch them and make sure you guys like and subscribe. It's a really good support for this channel. We are about to hit 5K. Thank you so much. I woke up with 4,920, so we got 80 more to go. Yes! Before we get 5K. Hopefully we do it before the end of the year. Okay, so thank you for your support. Thank you for watching the ads. Again, 15 seconds of your time for doing that helps the channel in a great way, makes me pump out these videos for you guys at a really fast rate. Okay, so until then, see you on the next video. This is Troy D. Peace out. Have a great day.